Consistency is their goal. They want to win each half, each quarter, each possession. Mavs, Hornets, only on 2K Sports.
Alrighty then, stream. How are we doing today? On this fine day. We're gonna hop on some My Career. The great DeAndre Ridley. Nah, I wanna change it to rookie just so I can cook up for like 5 minutes. He's a right-hander. I gotta change that top, bro. I wear like the Jordan shirt because no way I'm gonna go. Oh, rivals for team.
So Triple Threat Online Co-op supports 2 to 6 players, and pretty much any configuration you can think of. If you want to go up against your friends, you can do that in party mode. If you want to play together on the same team, you can do that in co-op and earn rewards for your collection. This is PvE. It is you and your friends versus the AI. And Chris, there's a competitive mode too. You and I can join up and take on the My Team community in Triple Threat Online Co-op. The great part about that is that in competitive mode, we're not only ranking up our individual ladders for the season, we can also earn a really great...
That's sick, but like, dude, when did I ask?
An exciting rookie class this year.
I don't think anybody asked for that. They just gave that out instead of giving us like, you know.
Injection of talent, mean as the season really gets going.
Yeah, 2 trash teams.
He's definitely not pleased how he played against Washington. And some changes here for the Pacers. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Miles Turner. Jackson comes in for Jalen Smith.
Goga Bitadze. I'm pretty sure that's not how you say his name, but like, fine.
Checked in for Johnson. Doug McDermott comes in for Richardson.
11-2, bro. We lose this game.
On the court right now for the Spurs. We've got the chosen one. Also, Devin Vassell out there. McDermott is out there with Pirtle. And it's Roby in a power forward.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
11 feet away. Yep, that one goes in there.
Yes, sir.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
My man's hitting with the nice clean heavy.
This game with the right energy and intensity. This team
that's you.
Every chance they've got.
Oh, yo,
During
bro.
the Sixers process days, Doris, they developed lots of undrafted players.
They certainly did, Kev. Look no further than a guy like T.J. McConnell, who entered the league in 2015. Philly allows TJ to learn how to play the lead guard position. He got plenty of minutes. He could play through his mistakes, and all that experience was huge for McConnell's game.
And the Pacers finished 25-57 last season, their worst record since the mid-'80s. Indiana deciding to go young, and with that comes growing pain.
Keita Bates-Diop's checked in for Pirtle. Here's the chosen one. Fine with his 3. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Pacers. They trail by 9 points. Healed outside. Back to Halliburton. The offensive rebound and the second chance effort by Jackson.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Now the Pacers moving it up. A shot by McConnell, no good.
And his defense so valuable. Not many can bother that shot.
Bang.
At the rim.
Boy, you see the effort, you see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Hield. Releases. The shot misses. So the Spurs will take it the other way. Stolen. And up the court come the Pacers on the break.
And that's a momentum shifter. A steal leading straight to the basket.
I have 2 turnovers. We got to work on this stuff.
Shot the game clock separated by 5. Here's the chosen one. And again, it's the Spurs from deep. And you look at MP, you have to think back to his very successful college career, Greg. Was an outright star at that level.
Yeah, stayed 3 years before making the jump to the NBA. You don't see that too often nowadays, but he won a college championship and had nothing left to prove.
No good with the triple. And so it's San Antonio. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Defense.
8, the Spurs, 19.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for San Antonio.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
Turner is out there with Smith. Then there's Buddy Hield, and it's T.J. McConnell, and it's Taylor in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the group out there for Indiana. And the chosen one gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Out to Taylor. Ripped away. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, for 22 straight years, San Antonio made the playoffs. They haven't made the last 3 postseasons, and former Spur Robert Horry worries if they'll ever be relevant again, saying, I hate to say that. San Antonio is a small market. Guys just aren't going to go there. And that's a dire prediction for such a storied and successful franchise, Kevin.
Wow, no kidding, David. All right, thank you. 4 on the clock. Here's Hield. Collins grabs the miss.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
It ended in the bubble.
Bang!
How about the Spurs playoff streak? 22 consecutive seasons, Greg, coming to an end.
Kevin, making it every year from 1998 to 2019, winning 5 titles over that span, and having the same head coach certainly helped that streak. So did having, though, a couple Hall of Fame.
Here's Turner. Collins with some nice D. Spurs leading by 17. The chosen one gets the basket.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Hield outside. Here's McConnell. Brings it from 9 feet away.
This guy has made
Don't tell me out, coach. Please, I'm about to take over.
Nice setup by Buddy Hield right there.
San Antonio calls timeout. You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big game. With that in mind, what's the key? So it's the San Antonio Spurs.
It's for everyone, except you fans. We're throwing shirts. Time to get loud. That's the end of the first half with the score. Your Pacers.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second
I think I keep Greg Popovich's career alive. Trying to win him another title.
Chosen one, he's checked in for Jones. Here's the chosen one.
Bang.
He's got 16, and the 3-ball is good.
Boy, that was a much-needed bucket.
He seeked to the shooting 3-pointer. Now he's running with it.
On the floor for San Antonio. The
Me versus Halliburton.
It's Johnson and Pirtle. The chosen one out there with Devin Vassell. And it's Richardson in at the 3 spot. From 12 feet out. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
And guys, a bit of a surprise with the change of scenery for Halliburton.
Oh, I'd say so, Greg, because this guy was the number 12 pick just a year before, had an outstanding start to his career his first year in Sacramento. I don't think there's any doubt this guy will continue to shine in a new uniform.
Hield outside. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. A steal.
Boy, his ball security flawless in the first half, but since then, it's an absolute disaster.
Johnson, an easy 2 points on the layup.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
A challenging stretch here for Indiana. Searching for that first bucket here in the third. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Turner passes to Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
You can see Turner evolving as a passer. He wants to set his teammates up. That's a pretty look.
San Antonio leading by 21. Driving in. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Now the Pacers moving it up. On the wing, Hield. Covered by Vassell. And Smith with the stop.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Here's the chosen one. He's covered by Halliburton. Buries the long-range jumper.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jakob Poeltl. That's foul number 2 for him. And some changes here for the Pacers. Brissett comes in for Jalen Smith. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Hield. Keita Bates-Diop's checked in for San Antonio. Brissett passes to McConnell. Turner trying to free himself up. And McConnell gets it to go. McConnell's got 6.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Puts it up from 15. And the Spurs scoring again. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Dishes it to Turner. And Poeltl sends it back.
Very hard to get a shot off over Jakob Poeltl when he's that tight on you. Too much size, too much length.
The chosen one gets the basket.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Rookie game.
This is it to McConnell. Got a piece of it. Here's the chosen one. He's covered by McConnell. The chosen one. Whistle blows.
And one.
So a chance here for a 3-point play. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and
30.
also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
And once again off the mark by Indiana.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
The shot from 20 feet away. The chosen one gets the basket.
Like Michael
the
Jordan.
One's got 32 points in the game.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Here's the chosen one.
Bang.
Again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Brissett, no good. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. It's San Antonio running away with this one.
68.
How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter form.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass
Please, coach, I want more points.
Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. San Antonio making a switch
85-56.
And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. Jackson and Turner man the post position. Hield is out there with Halliburton. And it's Smith in at the 3 spot. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Here's the chosen one. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Third personal foul.
Guys, you think about this Indiana Pacers proud organization. They have not been to a conference finals since 2014. And consider when they did get into the playoffs, they were bounced in the first round several times.
Zach Collins checked in for San Antonio. Catherine passes to Tice. 1:35 left in the fourth. Pass to Nembhard. Clock at 4. Trains the three-pointer. Nembhard's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And for this Pacers franchise, Doris, they took a step backwards last season.
Kevin, there's no doubt about it. Their worst record in over 30 years. But you know what? I really like what they did. They shuffled the deck player-wise. They brought in a new head coach. Sometimes you have to take that step backward to go 2 steps forward.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Spurs.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
MVP.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And we've watched one guy all night. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking. They play at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Olmers, this is Kevin.
Give me 1 sec. Alright, sorry about that. I had to check up on my battery on my controller. Sorry about that, Jim. I had to check up on it. Make sure it didn't die. Yes, sir. First.
What up, Ash? Press?
No. I gotta show you something. Just watch this.
Hey, what's MP stand for anyway? Sounds like a phone to me. Y'all got that MP29? That Nokia joint?
I don't want to hear
I
it.
think it stands for mostly pathetic.
No. Major pose. Missed the point.
Musty pillow.
Oh! Yo, why is that so funny though?
I think it's because she's an agent. Usually they're not funny. They're just suits. But this agent, she's very funny.
Oh, yeah.
They're supposed to be friends with everybody. You know what I mean? That's kind of their deal.
That is my deal. I'm either your friend or your worst enemy, and nothing in between.
You still salty Ricky Bennett didn't join your agency, Barbara?
Oh, come on now. I was just trying to help a brother out. It's not my fault that he doesn't understand the rules of the game.
Oh, and Chef, I don't want to hear crap from you. You suck. You're a bust.
You should be more of a leader like MP. What are you going to be so gosh darn selfish all the time?
Man, anyone looking up to that bum now? Good luck leading the team when you buried on the bench. But you know who I really feel sorry for? Like, honestly, his girl. All these NBA players. You stuck with that clown? I mean, realistically, man, he probably got a whole closet full of cardigans and pleated khakis. She'll figure it out.
Shep, you are a bust.
So, Mila, your boy's single. Hit me up if you ever want to see what it's like to be with a real man.
Oh, wow. I am not
Shep, you were trash.
This episode is going to do numbers, bro.
Was there ever any doubt?
Hey, Shep, any final words you want to say to MP? You know, before the camera dies, because we're making this fire content right now.
Yeah, for sure. I just wanted to say, your game's trash, your agent's trash, your girl's trash, and you're trash. Did I forget anything? Girl, agent.
Shep, you are
Next
trash.
time I see you, I'm gonna tell you that to your face. Other than that, just wishing you many blessings, brother.
Shep, damn, you got 40 on your dome?
You know what? That's real classy. Why would he even mention me?
Is he Shep? Does he need a reason?
No, he does not.
Look,
Clown.
this means nothing. It's just some loudmouth being a loudmouth. But you do have that Top Takes Daily interview tomorrow, and they are absolutely going to want to ask about this, given how inflammatory it was. Like I said, it's.
I'll say I own him. I dropped 40 on his P. I give him a 40.
Obviously, need to strategize your response. Okay, so.
Shep, I gave him 40.
Meet at the business hub after you
I dropped 40 again.
And we'll go over.
You want to talk about bench runners? Try dropping 40.
Yeah.
You ain't even do that.
I appreciate you, Ash. Always keep me in the loop, no matter how painful it is. Thank you.
It's literally what you pay me to do. But yeah. See you in a bit.
They better. Yes, sir. I think join shoot, I want to join Jordan Brand and Nike. Puma. Doesn't Puma got like a LaMelo Ball on their team? Do I join Jordan Brand though? They got some good athletes. They got good athletes. They got. I'm torn between Nike, Jordan, and Puma, and Converse. I think I'm gonna join Puma. Wait, my boy. Can we just talk about you being utter trash? You know, because obviously that's what you're doing, because you into crap. By the way, how much you averaging, by the way? Like, just wondering. If you want to talk about all this trash, you averaging 5! 5 points! 2 turnovers! 7 assists? Okay, you average 7 assists. I'm literally averaging 29, 1 assist, 2 rebounds in 9 minutes. You want to talk about... You want to talk about trash? Aren't I the one who smoked you in preseason? You know, gave you pieces? Wasn't I the one who exposed your ankles too? Yeah, cause don't remember, that's me. Like, I kind of exposed you for fraudulent activity and not being that guy. You kind of failing to show up to expectations. Could never be me though. Just saying, that could never be me. I could never be caught lacking. Like, I could never, me personally, I could never be just caught trash. When do I play them? Crap, what do they play? Lord have mercy, they don't play for a long time. Oh, January 7th. It's a day, remember. Quite washed, you know. The media finna love me. 80 averaging 5? 29. And he's the one who's currently talking all that crap. He's an 86 for what? My contract speaks more than his.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do. You got it. You got it. Come on, man. I got yours. I got yours. There you go. Get your mind right. Your head in the game.
Bacon, egg, and cheese. Trifecta.
I got you quiet real quick.
All right, Greg.
All right, everyone, bring it in. Great game last night. One of the best I've been a part of. Let's keep that focus and energy going in today's practice. Aim to be great. We're gonna focus on shooting today. Let's get a lot of repetitions. Set it up and get started.
Bang. Bang. Green. Ooh. Oh. Got a shooting bag. Alright, bet. You know I'm a poor defender, right, Coach? I'm not that good of a defender. There's nothing I can do. I'm not that good of a defender. Coach, I'm getting immediate fan. I love this. Oh, what am I supposed to do? I jumped on him. I need to work on my perimeter defense. What?
Great energy in practice today. Don't leave the gym without putting some individual work in.
I just got cooked. Plus 50 coach. So my ankle's broken. Thank you. Hey. Oh, Mikey Jordan. Crosses him up. God dang, okay. I thought I greened that. Like I'm greening these yet, it's not. But look at his limitless range. My boy is draining from limitless range. That limitless range badge is already in effect. Y'all want an interview? Y'all want an interview? How about you know the guy who just dropped a 40 piece? does it feel? How does it feel? How does it feel to be cooked? How does it feel to cook showing Shep Owens because he's trash? Very well because he's goofy, dropping 5 and 7, and they're coming at me even though I drop 20. I'm averaging 29. Just dropped a 40 piece. Oh, then he comes after me after I drop a 40 piece on him. I own him a 40 piece in the Summer League chip. And the 40 piece on hit, and then 40 piece on the Pacers. He don't want no smoke. Look at this workout. Another one. Another one. Oh. Oops. Another one. And I'm gonna end it off on that.
Hey.
Popovich, question. Can I start now?
Hey, what's up?
Hey, get me out of my way. I finished just be interrupting this matchup. Who's stopping me? Let's be honest here. Nobody can stop me. I just dropped a 40 piece on the Pacers. This game, I'm finna probably have like a probably solid game, like 16, 17, 18 points. Shep cannot guard me.
Ash, not one chair?
I don't do chairs.
So what about your guests? We all just gonna stand, stare at you?
Guests? No. Did you come in here to drag me from my office decor, or do you want to prep for Top Takes Daily?
Let's prep.
Great. All right. So obviously what Shep said was beyond the pale, but you've already been memed to death on social media, so it's not like it's going anywhere.
You know what, Ash, the more and more I
soon.
think about Shep right now, the angrier I'm getting, so I'd rather not talk about this.
Okay, be that as it may, you will have to talk about it, and
Mila?
you can't
You spoke about Mila on
lose your
TV?
cool on national television.
I don't care about TV. That is not cool.
I'm sorry, do you think that this is a prestige TV show? They're gonna ask you about it, you're gonna talk about it, and you're gonna get your emotions in check. Do you understand?
That was not acceptable.
Sure. Tell that to him when you see him in person.
Oh, I will.
But when you talk about it on TV, because believe me, you will have to talk about it on TV, you need to keep an even keel. You can say that the comment was unacceptable. You can even call him trash if you want.
But
I
isn't
don't
that
care.
basically losing my cool again?
Not if it's true. Okay? The main thing is you need to keep your cool so that it doesn't look like you're about to attack Kendrick Perkins for bringing it up on television. That's going to make you look weak.
Okay. I can get with that.
You can play the disappointed parent card, right? Oh, I expected more from my fellow man. The NBA is a brotherhood. Blah, blah, blah. Whatever.
High road or low road, right?
No, they're both the high road. Both the high road, just different flavors. But the key is you gotta be authentic, all right? You need to be you. You just need to be the calmest, most mature version of yourself possible.
Yeah, that's kind of like when I was in college. It kind of reminds me of that time. when-
No, I don't have time to go on a trip down memory lane. Do you have anything else to say about Talk Takes Daily?
No. I have no more questions.
Excellent. I'll see you at the studio. I'm gonna meet you there. I need to lay some ground rules with the showrunner. I also want to be there in case anything crops up last minute. Does that sound good?
Sounds like a plan. Again, thank you for your advice. Thank you.
Bro, but
Engage your core. Sit on the yoga ball. Wouldn't hurt.
my boy's like,
There, Ashley. Huh?
Bunch of hopefuls.
Okay.
Try and ride your coats.
You on
Ah, and here he is.
MP, my name is Jocelyn Davies, executive producer for Top Takes Daily. So nice to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you as well.
As I was telling Jocelyn earlier, we are open to any discussion involving one Chef Owens, but we do expect those questions to be respectful. And if you wish to move on quickly from any given question, we expect that desire to be honored.
And as I was just explaining to Miss St. Germain, this is a reputable program on $1 billion network. We take procedures and standards very seriously, and will of course treat MP
No
with
snacks in the dressing.
Oh my gosh. I will take care of it.
Second day.
Got it. It's done.
Chips,
billion-dollar
cookies,
network.
crackers, popcorn.
Got it,
I'm not
got
asking
it.
for
Thank
much.
you so much. 60 seconds.
Thank you.
Very reputable.
That's Stan right there.
We'll of course treat MP with the utmost respect and professionalism at all times.
Well, you guys have snacks?
Oh yeah, we got snacks.
Hey, I'm good.
We got snacks.
Let's do it.
Jocelyn,
Bro, my boy got snacks.
okay? This is not the day for Kendrick to try to go viral over anything. Are we clear?
Ash, like, loosen up a little bit. I can handle Perkins. That's no problem.
See? MP's a big boy. He can take care of himself.
Oh, of that I'm sure. But I can take care of myself. Okay, let's not forget that.
Okay. You ready to head a set now?
Yeah.
Let's head over. Everyone, I'd like to introduce MP.
Hey, how's it going? Sam Lewis. Big fan. Nice to meet you.
Thanks, man.
Sam Lewis.
My guy.
And Kendrick.
Bro, I love JJ.
Superstar. Awkward. All right, you're gonna sit right here with Jason to me. Thanks.
All right. Places,
Yo,
everyone.
JJ.
All right,
My boy JJ. I want a JJ ready jersey.
Here we go. 4, 3. And welcome back to Top Takes Daily. And for our next segment, we are joined live in studio by the guy everybody is talking about, our very special guest, MP. Welcome to the program.
My man, thank you guys for having me.
Yeah, thank you for joining us. Now, I know this might be a sensitive subject, but I just want to get right into it. We all saw what happened on draft night.
Yeah.
But we haven't heard your side of the story. So I'm wondering, how does it feel to be on the receiving end of a mixed reaction like that on what should be the most enjoyable night of your life?
I mean, tell you the truth, I really wouldn't have noticed it if people like you didn't constantly bring it up. I mean, no offense, I'm really not trying to be combative here, but that's just my reality, man. Like, people cheer, people boo. You know, that's all a part of being an athlete. You know, it's really not a big deal as people are making out to be.
MP,
what's up?
With all due respect, I'm not buying that for 1 second. This wasn't a road game in the playoffs. These were your hometown fans booing you off the stage.
Perk, come on. Bro, with all due respect, I mean, all due respect, but I really don't care. I really don't. That's just my truth right there. You know, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend to be something I'm not so you'll buy it. That's what I'm not gonna do. But people have been doubting me my whole life, and all I do is prove them wrong. Over and over and over and over again. You feel me?
Yeah.
So, like, this right here is no different. You know, they can boo me on draft night if they want to, but, you know, I'll tell you this, I'm making it impossible for them to boo me on the court, you know, because that's where it matters. That's all I care about.
MP, let's stay with the draft for a moment. A big part of the reaction to your selection was the fact that Shep Owens, your biggest rival, was still on the draft list.
That's right.
But a lot of people think he has the higher upside due to his athleticism and the fact that he has loads of untapped potential as a relative newcomer to this game, whereas you've been trying to work on your skill set for the last decade plus. How would you respond to people who think you've got the higher floor but the lower ceiling?
I understand where that view comes from, but I don't share it.
And why's that?
It's because basketball is about a lot more than athletic ability. I mean, what it's all about, like, what is your opponent doing? How can you stop them? What are your teammates' strengths? How can you empower them to play the best basketball that they can play?
Almost like a chess match.
Absolutely. A complete chess match, thank you. Athleticism is a tool, but that's all it is. It's a tool. It's like giving a power drill to a baby. But that doesn't mean that the baby can build you a house just because he has that power drill. You feel what I'm saying?
Oh, time out.
Did I mess your head up with that one?
Are you calling Shep Owens a baby?
I think so.
No. Don't. What I'm saying is just a metaphor. So, let's not read into that a little too much here.
MP, you know we keep it real on here. I gotta ask you, man to man, how do you respond to Shep Owens calling you out on his reality show?
Oh, wow.
This dude took shots at you. He took shots at your family. He even took shots at your girl. What do you say to something like that?
You know, I'm gonna say this as calmly as possible. Because at the end of the day, it's disappointing to me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, to me, basketball is a place where you express joy. Yeah, I want to beat my opponent, don't get me wrong. So in the heat of the moment, words do get exchanged. But to talk about another man's family? Like, fam, I'm embarrassed for him. My man has a lot of growing up to do.
Well, what I want to know and we want to know, the next time you two meet, are you going to exchange words? Are y'all going to exchange words?
I don't know. But I'm sure there's going to be a discussion. That I can promise you. You know, I'm not expecting him to change his stripes. You know, he is who he is. You know, so when someone shows you who they are, you believe them. That's it. You know, that's what my parents told me, and that's just how I live.
Well, this has been unforgettable, and I'd love to continue this conversation, but unfortunately, we are out of time. MP, thank you for joining.
Wait, so that's it?
It's been a real pleasure. Yeah, and then we got to wrap things up, but you have been a tremendous sport, and we really appreciate you answering the
Let's go!
questions.
Did I mess up?
Wish you all the best, you and your family and your girl. Coming up next, we talk early season contenders and pretenders, but first, this commercial break.
Yes, sir!
I love it. We're going to hop in and dominate the community.
I know I'm playing rookie, but like, bro, the game should show this out. I dropped 40 on the Pacers.
Co-op is the only mode in My Team to offer position locks. You can now do that in every mode in My Team. You can lock your control to a single position and play the entire game. So if you're used to that in My Career, you can now do that in My Team.
Now, I love hearing about all this competitive co-op, but what else is going on in My Team this year, John?
Well, Unlimited has gone under an overhaul. This year, it's all about season points. It doesn't matter if you win or lose. Complete the game, you'll earn points, and get you closer to moving up to the next rank. And leaderboards are back in My Team. You can compare yourself to the best in the My Team community and your friends. And if you get into the top 10, you'll actually earn a logo to put next to your name in My Team multiplayer games.
All right, so now you're telling me I'm just never going to get off My Team. Thank you for that one. Let's talk a little bit more about the rewards in NBA 2K23. All these rewards coming from different areas of the game. What can fans expect in terms of improvements to the rewards that you'll be earning?
Well, there are improvements and there are big changes. The player cards that represent the current NBA, the LeBron James, the Luka Doncic, the Devin Booker, a cover athlete, they're all available in our token market now. Earn a couple of tokens and you can go open an option pack and literally pick whatever NBA star or bench player you want to add to your team. On top of that, we have the trophy case. These are cards you earn throughout every mode in My Team. If you collect 15 of them for a single franchise, you'll actually get a pink diamond player. If you collect 5 pink diamonds from the same division, you'll get a Galaxy Opal player. If you collect all the Galaxy Opal players for a conference, you'll get a Dark Matter player. And of course, if you complete the entire NBA, you'll get another Dark Matter player, Larry Bird.
Thanks again, John, for joining us. I know we'll be checking.
All right, Philly.
Well, Grant, it's still early in the season, but when you're on a team, do you have a good sense of where you stand in the league at this point?
Well, it's hard to say. The year is just getting started.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Tucker comes in for Harris, and Milton subbed in for Thibault. So on the floor for San Antonio, Keldon Johnson out there with Josh Richardson. Then there's Devin Vassell. Then there's Isaiah Roby, and it's the chosen one in at the point guard position. Here's Milton. Vassell with the rebound. San Antonio's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. He's the chosen one. Using his
give me that,
James. And watching the 18th pick of the draft, MP, there was a lot of debate as to where he could get selected.
Yeah, there was a lot of film on MP, but not a real sense of his role. teams like his intangibles, but weren't sure if the upside of taking him in the first round was there.
No good on the shot. Now the 76ers take it the other way. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
It was a lockdown effort defensively, contesting shots and really protecting the painted area.
They were very disciplined on that end of the floor, staying attached to shooters and disrupting plays with their active hands.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first.
I'll tell you what, a lot can be said about the contract Harden took to stay in Philly. Took less than what he commanded to help the team sign depth and rotation players. A very big gesture from Harden, showing just how much he wants to win in Philly.
The three knocks it down from distance. Give him 8.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
We beat Philadelphia. We're contenders.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Back to Harden to stop the run. Another shot. And the layup is up and in. Harden's got 7.
That's not...
Hold up. I want to see who's a rookie. Like, who's our actual first round picks? I know they didn't have the 18th pick in real life. Jeremy Scotian. This is 74 overall. Wow, I'm kind of disappointed.
But it's effective. Work hard on the glass and you'll get some easy buckets out of it.
Bang!
Took him no time at all to get that one.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Tic-tac-toe, bud. Harden, give me that.
Rebounded by Roby.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
The chosen one. And again, it's San Antonio converting.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific
Give me that.
execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Now here's Harden. He's guarded closely. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot.
And they're removing my...
Good, and he'll go to the
Wow.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And Harden is capable of getting you a triple-double every game. His versatility is incredible.
Here's the chosen one. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
Yes, sir.
That pumps up the whole team, and they'll try to carry that inner.
And so the San Antonio Spurs, they have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their work from distance has been impressive, and it's put them in this lead right now. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard.
Look how much his hair
for a comeback. All right, guys, before we move on, what do you think about the Spurs at this point?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. We've got Zach Collins, Doug McDermott out there with Keita Bates-Diop, and it's Jones in at the 2. A chance
I don't want to
here
hear
catch
this,
up
bro.
with Allie from
Shep is getting this.
James Harden, with plenty of confidence, said not to brag or anything, but I'm really good at this game. I'm unselfish. I play the right way. I don't try to do anything I can't do or that doesn't benefit our team. And that mindset keeps me in a good place.
No, he does. He does everything.
Very selfish.
He shot too
Allie.
much.
Thank you.
And we've seen the Spurs part ways with some of their best veterans. It really speaks to the talent at the top of the 2023 NBA draft. Savvy organizations like San Antonio will time their rebuilds to the years when the draft boasts some of those elite prospects.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Top 5 player, whatever can I say?
Harris on the wing, defended by McDermott. From deep, Melton. Rebounded by the Spurs. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home. Keeping their cool and making quality shots.
They took the air out of the crowd again and again with big shots. They never let the fans become a factor.
Harris on the wing. Pass to Tucker. Now here is Harrell. To the inside. They need this. Melton misses.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Here's the chosen one. Melton covers. They get it back. Collins. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him.
Coach, it's good.
Philadelphia calls timeout. Well, there's so much worldwide talent in basketball right now. Teams have scouts in every corner of the globe, Arcade.
Yeah, you have so much talent around this league, and you only have to go back a few years when you had every single postseason award was won by an international player. You had Pascal Siakam, Rudy Gobert, Giannis, and Luka Doncic when you talk about Rookie of the Year. So it was so...
And so the San Antonio Spurs up 15.
Your 76ers 38. The Spurs 53.
Fourth and 3 pointers made? Nah.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two
Let's
quarters are in.
go.
The Sixers making a switch here. Harrell's checked in. When you think
Tyrese
of the
Maxey.
76ers, Richard, they've had so many Hall of Fame players.
Allen Iverson sticks out to me. Growing up, I loved watching AI play. And then when I entered into the league, I was competing against them. If you grew up in the 90s or 2000s, AI was the guy that just kind of changed everything for you. We're seeing some rapid improvement from Devin Vassell. His numbers are ticking up year over year, and that's across most categories.
Matisse Thybulle out there with Montrezl Harrell. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Harden in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. San Antonio leading. And for Vassell, that success has led to extra playing time.
Well, that's what it is. He's changing
Bang! Get out here, Joel.
To the opportunity and shown that if you play him more, you're going to get more from him.
Pass to Harrell. Outside Thybulle. Back to Harrell. Out to the wing. 5 to shoot. Here's Maxey. And another miss by Philadelphia.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Shot is good.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
1:57 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Harrell against McDermott. Outside for Harden. To the middle. Here's Maxey. It's good. Off the
That's on me. I tried getting into Harden because I saw him being open.
Playing either guard position. Harden's sense for when his teammates are open is ridiculous.
Here's the chosen one. That one goes. Count it. And the Spurs lead by 14.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
Pass to Harrell. Maxey with it. Shoots from the line. Rebound San Antonio. Collins has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's the chosen one. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
For 3. Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Outside Maxey. Down low. And Embiid throws it down.
Yeah, and every season, Embiid seems to improve as a scorer, adding different elements and wrinkles to his game.
Here's the chosen one. Maxey covering. Chosen one shot is good.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Philadelphia has gotten 6 of 10 3-pointers.
Jack Baker passing Curry.
Pass to Thybulle.
You said Curry couldn't.
Now Harrell. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Now Maxey from outside the arc. That one is off. Here's the chosen one. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Embiid inside. Collins with the defensive effort. And so it's San Antonio. They're feeling great. A 21-point lead. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. And more NBA action on 2K Sports. Coming your way right after this.
Let's go, okay? Been putting up some solid points all game. Let me turn off my light to this next game. And actually, no, leave it. Can we just talk about how goated I am right now? I'm cooking everybody.
Popovich addressing his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
The way we keep a lead is to keep making stops.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters.
Tyrese Maxey was good,
bro.
bro.
For San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. They've got Johnson, Isaiah Roby out there with Keita Bates-Diop. Then there's Josh Richardson, and it's the chosen one. In at the one. And it's Maxey missing.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Chosen one shot is good.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Pass to Thibault.
I'm a sniper. Call me 50 Cowboy.
Melton outside. And for players, greatness can be defined so many ways, but giving back has to be a component of that. Wouldn't you say, Grant?
Well, to whom much is given, much is expected. In BA, I agree 100%. Players today understand the impact that they can have on others. I love that about the league, the players.
Bro, how many 3-pointers do I got? I have 10 for 10.
The coaches, everyone involved, using this gift to make a change in a
I might make the most consecutive threes without misses.
Back to Maxey. Fires from deep. And it's Richardson with the rebound.
And he does it right in his face. This is how you answer a three with a three. Just merciless.
The chosen one. Off the mark there with a three. The 76ers have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. To the paint. Here's Tucker. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head
Please don't send me out. Please don't send me out. Please don't send me out. I have 44.
Let's get your take, guys.
Coach.
Scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Thank you.
There are some great guys in this league.
I want to sit the rest. I want to play the rest of this game.
Sticks out. Just a tremendous person. I loved competing against his teams.
Coach Pop, the NBA all-time leader in wins. Any memories facing off with his Spurs?
Well, I always knew that his teams would play hard. They'd be prepared. They played the right way. And, of course, they exemplified the toughness and character of their leader, Coach Pop.
Melton outside. Out left to the wing. Here's Niang. And he can't get that one. San Antonio goes the other way with it.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Bang.
And good. There's another.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Milton attacking. Uneasy, too, on the layup. Milton's got his first basket.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Here's the chosen one. Another one falls. Amazing.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now.
2 minutes remaining in the
Now here's Milton. He's closely guarded. Grant, you look at the playoffs last year. I mean, a lot of big-name stars struggled to deliver. Is that every year, or you think that was an anomaly?
You know, BA, I think it was a bit of an anomaly. I mean, I think you think what's happened in the league in the last few years with the bubble and then the restart last season, there's been a lot of basketball played, and I think it's impacted a lot of players. So I think moving forward, we'll get back to a level of normalcy with the rest and recovery of the offseason, and big-name stars will continue to excel and thrive in the years to come. The screener was...
Bro. I'm not going to be able to...
So we see the Spurs taking the W here. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. This is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching.
What?
So long, everybody.
What? Why can't I get my money? Bro, I waltzed in there and cooked for 52. Because I had no assist, but it's fine. How much would it cost to get max 3? Yeah, just to become a great top 5 shooter. $88K. Where's the mob? How is Paul George doing better than me? 50% from 3. How many games has he played? I was only playing 1 game. Trey seems like he's playing more than 2 games. 33 and 48. Bradley Beal. Christian Wood. 36.7. Oh, alright. Points off the bench. What do you mean off the bench? Wait, what? How am I not a starter yet? Your boy Trey Jones has 11. Acapulco's the only guy I actually respect. Player stats, like literally Acapulco, Trey Jones are the only guys who score. And then there's freaking me. I have to be NBA Player of the Week, bro. You know how much I've been grinding? I just want to sim at this point. Like, bro, I'm cooking. A 50 piece, a 40 piece. Nah, because if I was balling out and took a top tier team.
Great game.
You're the best music. I ain't believing it. DJ Khaled with them shots. I got another one.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do. Just like that.
My bad. Bro, I'm like that logo.
Let's go.
I don't know what happened there. My controller just like kaplooped. Bro, I'm like that. This is what you get for paying so much. For paying over $100, you get like this kind of player. Well, I agree in that though. And fun though. 13. 70% from deep 3-point range. That is arguably amazing. I'm like Curry with that. A 352-point explosion on Philadelphia. I'm just saying. Shep better be ready. So I'm finna cook his ass when it comes time for real game. You know what I mean? Shep finna know what's up. He finna know what's up. He finna know the top 5 over him. I'm rookie of the year right now. DoorDash. DoorDash. Bro, my per 36 is insane. Bang. I think we can go back down to go up to TJ Khaled on these shirts. Oh, there's another one. Why do the Knicks have no interest? I'm like the best player in the league. I've been dropping teams like they're easy.
MP, what's up, bro?
T-Mac, man, well, you here to see me?
Yeah, I'm here to see you. Your agent told me you could use some advice.
Y'all trying to me or something?
Nah, nothing like that, man. I'm a fan. What you did in college was impressive.
Hey, man, that means a lot, man. Appreciate that.
But I saw what happened to you on draft night. I felt like I could relate.
Wait, how? You weren't booed in your draft night?
Nah, I didn't get booed, but there was plenty of hate. Coming out of high school like I did, a lot of people didn't respect that. I got a label put on me, just like you did, by sticking around for your junior year.
All right, so what'd you do to get past that?
And I needed to talk to someone who went through what I did, so I hit up Kobe.
Hey, wait. First off, I didn't even know y'all were that close.
We used to talk all the time. He was the other big name high school player, and he knew better than anyone what I was going through.
Wait, T-Mac, hold on. I literally grew up watching y'all ball together, so to hear you say that is mind-blowing, bruh. Could you tell me what kind of advice he gave you?
Man, we talked about all kinds of stuff, but the most important thing I got from him was his work ethic. That's what separates people at this level. It's not talent, it's not how many years you went to school, it's work.
And that's the only way to prove it, man. Work.
Yes, sir, you gotta produce.
100%.
You will. You got the right character for it. I can see it.
Man, that mean a lot coming from you, man. For real.
You got that spark about you. Keep working, MP.
Yes,
You'll
sir.
get where you want to go.
Yes, sir.
Could this be the year that your play makes it into the top play vote? As you're out there leveling up and you pull off a sick play that you think deserves some fanfare, submit it over social media using the hashtag 2KTVWow.
And be sure to check back here next week. For the first time, we'll be giving you insight into what we look for when choosing a top play and the best way to get your play noticed.
Remember, all top plays featured on 2KTV are up for that sweet VC prize. So what do you have to lose? Nothing. Nothing at all. Only gains.
Well, you can find more 2KTV on social. We're at NBA2K_2KTV, and we'll see you back here next.
And at this point of the season, Greg, many coaches still are maneuvering their lineups, trying to find the right formula.
Substitution on the court.
He's checked in for the Timberwolves.
Inside mid-range, we're tied. 3-point, I'm better. Perimeter defense. It seems like he's better, but
Jordan McLaughlin comes in for Noel. And San Antonio with the change here, too. The chosen one, he's checked in for Jones. A very nice moment for MP. It was announced he was the NBA Player of the Week.
And hard to argue with that choice given the numbers MP put up. He was a man on a mission all week long.
McLaughlin, no good. San Antonio's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. On the court for San Antonio. Before it's Johnson and Pirtle. Evan Vassell out there for the chosen one. And it's Richardson in at the small forward position. The Spurs have shot 2 free throws and they're 1 of 2 so far.
I'm waiting for some fans to run out.
The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long. And by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
First trip to the line for him here. And you know, for so long, many joked about how the Spurs were always too old, right? Too old, too slow, too stuck in their same ways. But that's changing.
Well, I was on a couple of those teams too, Kevin. I remember well, people said that the Spurs were too old and needed to get younger. And over the last few years, they've done exactly that.
And after a furious run, now all of a sudden, they're in the lead.
Prince wide open. No good on the triple. For San Antonio, they've gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. From the wing, and the Spurs scoring again. 1:19 left in the first quarter of the game. And the short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
I had a chance to catch up with Chris Finch. He's confident in their ability to win the battle of the low post. That's where he'd like to see most of the action take place. Kevin, I think we can expect them to pound the ball down low every chance they get. Let their big men go to work.
Thanks, David. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now. And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Down low. And finished off by McDaniel.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Here's the chosen one. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3. It seems everyone wants a piece of MP. It was announced Mobile One will run a campaign centered all around him.
And hard to ignore the star power that MP has started to build from his time in college until now. He's becoming a household name.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
The tray. He can't get that one. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense.
13, the Spurs, 18.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here, what do you think they've been doing or not doing?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. They've got Collins. Evan Vassell out there with Keldon Johnson. Then it's the chosen one, and it's Jones in at the shooting guard.
And last year,
substitution on the court.
Richardson the pass to the chosen one. Here's the three, and it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor. I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past, just keep evolving as a team.
Effort play, pursuing the basketball. Love how he puts in the work.
Here's the chosen one. He's guarded by Russell. Fires at the elbow. And another basket for San Antonio.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Edwards finds Russell. Here's Towns. Rebounded by the Spurs. Pirtle's got his 4th rebound in this one. It's stolen by Edwards. So the wing on the left. Towns wide open. Another miss by Towns.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
It's Richardson on the wing. Edwards defending. Here's the chosen one. And another basket for San Antonio. Well, it's no secret that MP was a very controversial pick, Greg, by this team. The debate between him and Shep Owens will be argued for a long time, I'm sure.
And you can see both sides of the argument. A player who does the little things versus an athletic monster with upside. The fan base, though, has made it pretty clear they wanted Owens. And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
His rhythm has been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
I'm a poor defender, I know that, but like,
that's what it's all about.
It's all about the scoring.
With that attack.
Here's the chosen one. Sinks the triple. The chosen one's got 12 now in this quarter.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, the reason why they made the adjustments they needed to make. They are executing.
And so it's San Antonio in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. A look at the field goal.
Let's go. I don't think I've ever been at home for a single one of my games. Oh no, our first game of the season I started. I had 15 points.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out
3 games away.
Here in the second.
All 3 games have been away.
The chosen one, an impressive effort here today.
Yeah, and the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easy.
I can't remember who was that? Who I just passed it to? I don't think that was. Was it? Who I just passed it to? Score summary. Keldon Johnson. All right, yeah, it was. Keldon Johnson is kind of like the number 2 guy.
Then there's Anthony Edwards. Then it's Russell. And it's Noel in at the 2. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
Noel passes to Edwards. 6 to shoot. There's Russell with the 3. Vassell grabs the board. Spurs leading by 20. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
The long arms, the positioning. Towns is excellent at knowing how to gobble up those second chance opportunities.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been the
Yeah, remember. They kept what's his name? If they kept Andrew Wiggins, they would have had 3 former number 1 overall picks.
Done that tonight on 14 shots. Greg,
So many number 1 picks on the
get
team.
the Wolves to where they want to go, and certainly where he wants to go.
Wiggins.
How does he take the next step?
There's so many former top picks.
An inconsistent playoff performance for Cat. He's got to make an imprint on the game, even when shots aren't falling.
Shot clock at 5. Noel. The shot will not fall. Good work defensively by Richardson.
I don't know how many shots he's missed this quarter, but they're going to have to find offense from someone else.
The chosen one passes to Roby, and that one is hammered home.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Minnesota's gone downtown a lot since halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there. Here's Russell. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Now San Antonio takes it the other way.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
And it's good, 2 points.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time.
And the shot is good. Here's the chosen one. Got it up. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
Yeah, now they are firing on all cylinders. That shot puts 3 more onto their lead as we head to the 4th.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs holding a very...
Goat.
And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
This is what you need your floor general to do. Take charge, lead by example, unselfish play.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the floor for San Antonio starting the 4th quarter. We've got the chosen one. Gorgie Dang is out there with Collins. Then it's McDermott. 6 on the shot clock. McLaughlin, the pass to Reed. Here's the chosen one. McDermott with it. To the right side. Fires from the corner. And a little like that time, but it drops.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Here's McLaughlin. It's tipped. Knocks it loose. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. Jones checked in for San Antonio.
I got my first career block. What do you mean?
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
They are making it rain from the three-point land right now.
How many threes do I have this game? 5 threes, I bet. I'm kind of like the top 5 player in the league. Look at my stats.
And the coaching staff continues to encourage them to let it fly.
And also, guys, how about the hustle we've seen on the boards? They're getting after it and cashing in on second chance scoring opportunities.
Here's the chosen one. He's guarded by Russell. Here's the chosen one. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. The chosen one's got 32 points. With how well MP has been playing lately, it's a little surprising, Greg, that more fans haven't gotten behind him.
Yeah, I mean, he's giving them what they want, unless what they wanted was Shep Owens. And it'll take a lot of great nights for MP to satisfy those fans.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for San Antonio.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought. An all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for the Chosen One.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters.
I found about 40 piece.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
And that one's good. Towns.
And one of the offensive forces in the league. When Towns wants to score, it is really hard to keep him from his spots.
Pulls up.
Good. They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding.
39 piece.
Is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
What can I say? San Antonio better love me
And so
now.
it's San Antonio easily taking this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game,
Bro, I don't know why I'm not getting my contract anymore.
Out of it.
I am literally playing top tier. Is it a glitch or something? $37.3. My stats. So since I am getting what I played, it's just it's not showing it. Which I'm fine with, I guess. It's just confusing. What do they want? Well, let's be honest here, I've done everything. Alright, I'm gonna quit to the main menu and... I've not done a single my league. Alright. Clutch time. Triple threat, bro. I know how to play triple threat. Alright, where's that triple threat online co-op?